This episode is rated M for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect those of the PFC Entertainment Network or any of the affiliates that make this show possible.
This is the Pure Fury Creations Entertainment Network.
This is Kreepy Soup on the PFC Entertainment Network.
Beats the hell out of me, I don't know.
Hi, welcome to episode 1 of Kreepy Soup.
Because we don't know.
I think it's like 154, 156.
100 and some.
I know. So anyway, I am Jill.
And I am Judi.
And we welcome you back to another probably annoying as fuck episode of Kreepy Soup.
I am offended.
Let's start out. Is there something you would like to show the class?
Oh yeah. Oh my god, guys. So, my brother does, in fact, love me, and he proved and showed it. He bought me, because my favorite TV show, even though it's no longer being made, is The Vampire Diaries. So, I saw this, which I would like to hashtag, at her, because she does phenomenal work. Chris K website, where you can order, Stanley's. And I love The Vampire Diaries. And she has the Damon one. And it is like my all-time favorite. I'm hoping to just, as time goes on, add to the collection when I have extra money. But it is spectacular. And I love it. And I will hurt whoever tries to touch it.
If you would like to see the footage of her opening...
Nobody wants to see the footage. Nobody,
and receiving this.
Nobody wants to see
and
it.
how giddy she was. Let me know, and we can maybe make it a Kreepy Soup extra.
More like fucking blooper.
No, it would be a nice little extra to upload to YouTube, because it's just so... It's actually so adorable. I've shown a couple people at work, I'm not gonna lie, and they thought it was so cute the way you reacted to opening that. And like doing your little tiny foot run through the living room going, "Eee, I have a Stanley!"
It's not that it's just a Stanley, it's the hard work that the girl put into it. And
it is. I know you can't really see, it doesn't do it justice, but that is etched in.
Yeah,
it's permanent, it can't be scratched, it can't be like scraped away. It's beautiful work. Beautiful work.
Very. And it's hot pink, obviously, with gold trimming. And it's all in gold lettering.
It's like a rose gold.
It's beautiful. I love it. I am so happy with her work.
Show the little topper it came
Oh, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with Vampire Diaries, but when Damon and Bonnie were locked up in their little prison world, and they made the little pancakes that looked like vampires. So, and she gave me that, because we had to wait for a while because she was so backed up on orders. So she threw that in. She's amazing. When I messaged her about how long it was taking, she got right back with me. I couldn't be any more happy.
So excellent customer service.
Very excellent customer service. She's very sweet. So I would, once this goes out, I would really like to, if it's okay with you, to tag her in it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
It wouldn't be like necessarily her, but her company. She runs it by herself. Oh, I love her.
I've never watched Vampire Diaries, and I will tell you, it's a very, 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 it's got all of his quotes and stuff on there. It's a very nice cup.
Yeah, if anybody wants me to read them off, let us know, and I will do that on another episode. Or just go on her website.
Because I'm sure that is now our third co-host, right?
Yes. Or if you want to just go on the website and read them for yourself, she's got a Damon one. She's got the originals. She's got obviously the Damon cup. She's got the Stefan cup. I'm hoping to add that next, eventually at some point. I want to get them all for all the Vampire Diary universe. Like I want them all.
Okay.
I love my cup.
It's a very pricey hobby.
Yeah, it is, because that cost my brother almost $100. But it's so worth it with it being engraved.
Now, if she's this excited after almost 2 weeks of having it, imagine the excitement in the footage that I have got. If you want to see it,
nobody wants to see it.
Leave a comment. So now we will get to merch before I forget that.
Yes.
Ours is pfccreepysoup.printify.me. The Stop Tickling Me With Your Hair, Rapunzel.
Oh, I've got a long ways to go, but I'm thinking about cutting my hair.
Okay.
At least the dead ends.
Okay. So pfccreepysoup.printify.me. The store with all of the shows is pfcstore.printify.me, and I think, I gotta look it up real quick, I think the fall one.
Yeah, do we have anything new?
Well, we've got the fall store.
Because I haven't looked lately.
I don't know if he's added anything to the fall store since I've looked. You and I have beanies. They have been shipped.
Can't wait to get them. If we get them by the time the next episode rolls in, I'm wearing it.
Yep, I'll be wearing it too. Yep, it's PFC Fall 2025.printify.me.
I'm hoping to talk Jason into adding a few things. Like with my weight loss, I'm comfortable in my body now. So I really want him to add crop tops.
My guess that's going to be more of a summer thing. But
you can wear crop top at any time.
So we got the merch out of the way. I know coming soon, we have to go through a lot of footage and pictures, but we would like to maybe do a part 2 of the Masonic Temple. Okay, why is that not doing anything? My phone is just being a dick today. You know, some of the shit I've been watching the last few days, I'm probably on a watch list, to be fair.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Yeah, we don't do that kind of stuff on this show.
Mom!
What?
Is it porn?
No, it's political.
Oh, bitch.
I don't do, yeah, no. So, what was I gonna say? We have hats coming. I'm trying to
order
look.
yours before they're sold out.
Yeah, I'm trying to look to see if he has added anything. I know there's hoodies, there's varsity jackets, there's football jerseys.
Definitely want a varsity jacket. I want to order one for Valley.
Yeah, well, I know when. See, it's not popping up for me right on that, so I'm gonna try and look at it this way. PFC 2025. Nope. I know Jason tried to order one for him, and they were sold out. He's looking for a specific color, though. So I don't know if that would be all of them, or how that would work. There's long sleeve t-shirts, there's varsity jackets, there's ours.
Oh, I love that. Oh.
I mean, it's heavyweight.
I'm pretty sure it's worth the money.
Like, the sleeves are like a light gray, black body. Oh, your children. Our logo, the PFC logo on one sleeve, the number 13 on another one, because, you know, Kreepy, superstitious is, 13. There's a black football jersey and a gray football jersey. It'd probably be better if I did a screen share, but then people would see my crazy typing face, and that's not happening today. Thank you. There are some nice hoodies, crew neck sweatshirts, a backpack that I really... Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
No, I need it.
It's a backpack with
our faces.
With our faces and our logo, and it's a nice size backpack.
That is nice. How much is it?
50.
That ain't bad.
And of course there's the other shows, because these are all the shows. There is,
do we have a cup?
We have a cup. It's a Stanley-esque cup.
Stanley-esque. It's not Stanley-esque, but Stanley-esque in a sense.
It's a insulated travel mug. It's a 40-ounce mug. It's got the handle. It's got the straw. It comes in either gray or black. That is $50. So go on there, buy some nice Christmas presents for someone you know that may or may not like the show, or the several others that are on the network. I kind of want the On This Day in the 80s, because that's my other one. So go ahead and check that out. And now, how are you?
I'm okay.
Same. Working. We've got a lot of Saturdays that have been added to our previously open schedule. Not thrilled about it, but it's whatever. I like having a 2-day weekend. Those are nice. Those are nice to have. But yeah, that's really all I've got going on. Work. I would like to get some paranormal shit lined up again, because I love it. Now that you have done like a good, like, I know years ago we did the William Peters Mansion and that was nice, but
I'd have to say,
sorry, grandchildren are home today.
yeah, unfortunately. To be honest, I enjoyed it.
It was,
we weren't even there an hour, and it was even daytime, and I actually did get a couple of pictures.
mm-hmm.
It was a good time. I really enjoyed the experience with my son, my oldest. He was there.
Mm-hmm.
So I really enjoyed it.
He was a good little helper, for sure.
Yes. So I really do hope to do it again, and I do want to include my son. He seemed to really enjoy it, and he was really into it.
Oh, yes, yes. He went, there was a group, a girl I work with, we found out that we have relatives in common. That's the word I was looking for, because words are hard. Her and she had brought a friend, and it was the three of us, and Ben was there, and he was just so, like, serious and into it.
Eye on the prize.
And that, to me, as someone who has worked with one of the best, it's kind of exciting for me to see how he is taking it, like, he takes it seriously, and he just, probably from watching those same things, person that I've investigated with, and a few of the other people outside of him that I've investigated with, that I know through him, a little thing, excellent people to work with. And, one, as listeners from the beginning know, Dan is, like, he's on it. Sherry and Brett are good investigators. And I've had the pleasure of investigating with them. And, it's just to see him kind of on that same level at such a young age is it's cool to me. But, yeah, so I definitely want to line some more shit up, because that was fun.
Yeah, I mean, we've driven by it a couple times going out there. I don't know what it is, but have you ever heard of Pulaski Hall?
Mm-hmm.
It has that creepy, haunted type vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind doing that next. I know I bitch a lot about Bay City in general, because the place fucking sucks. But... some of the buildings do not.
Right.
They're definitely... I would like to do that one, if that would be possible. There's obviously places here,
Yeah.
in where we're from, in Saginaw, that I would love to do.
Definitely.
Regardless if they've already been done already.
Yeah.
But that was then, this would be now, and we're different people, so different things could happen. So I'm really interested in doing Pulaski Hall. I would like to maybe eventually work our way up to the temple, even things,
Yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I honestly think I enjoyed it more because my son was there, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we experienced some good stuff.
Yeah.
But what made it more better and more meaningful was to have him there.
Yeah. I agree. It was awesome. Awesome to have him there.
Right. And I wish he was older, so maybe he could, like, a guest spot on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as if we keep it, like, PG-13, maybe the episode, we could have him on.
Yeah, I mean, I could always make it so that one is for kids, and then it would be...
I mean, kids watch it anyway. Cruz sits at home and watches that.
So, speaking of paranormal, someone did a lot of research.
I did.
So, why don't we get that going? And there will be pictures.
Hopefully, when we do the screen share, that they will actually show up. They noticed in one of the episodes, she did, the screen share, and none of the episodes came up, and that sucked, because I think it was a pretty good episode where she had some pretty good photos. I can't remember which one it was, but fingers crossed. I brought it up mainly because I wanted you guys to be able to view what I was talking about, but what I did my research on, I'm pretty sure everybody's heard of it. It's very, 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 very famous and popular. So I'm just really hoping that pictures show up, or otherwise
Well,
it'll be sad.
what I'll do is, once the episode drops, I will add the pictures to the Kreepy Soup Facebook page.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, that sounds good.
Alright, yeah, let's...
Alright, and I also explored this website while doing my research, and I feel like when I do the paranormal, I think I'm going to be using this website a lot.
Okay.
Because they have things from every state lined up, and it's really cool. I like it. I know I sent it to you, so you can check it out too. But the website that I got the information from was usghostadventures.com.
I've used that one.
I don't think it exactly pertains to the actual TV show Ghost Adventures with Zach Baggins, but I could be wrong. But I don't think it's connected. I think that's just what they named it.
Could be.
But I did the Queen Mary.
Which I'm excited for.
Yes, I have lots of notes. Some stuff is gonna be kind of word for word, but I did spend the last 48 hours taking the time and effort to put the majority of it into my own words, because we don't plagiarize around here. Yeah, this episode is going to be about the Queen Mary. U.S. Ghost Adventures is the source. And let's get started, right?
Okay.
Alright, so here's
I'm gonna pop up a picture of the Queen Mary real quick.
very beautiful, very, very beautiful work.
Okay, hang on. We'll see if I can figure out what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh, Mom, it was right there. What are you doing?
I know, but I'm trying to do the screen share, and this won't go away. So I can't.
Can you move it? Are you able to move it? What in the hell is that?
I.
Maybe because while waiting for me.
Is this?
No. That's
Oh, right there, huh? The hell.
See, now they're gonna be looking all up at your files and junk. No, I'm just joking. Oh,
Nope, I didn't want to start with that one.
oh, that is beautiful.
Okay, so let's go back to this. And see, I haven't shared it yet, so
Oh, it's right there.
okay.
Okay, so here is the Queen Mary. I hope and pray that you guys can see it. I'm not sure if you can, but
That's a big boat.
my mom just said she's gonna add it to the Facebook page, so fingers crossed that either way you'll be able to see it. But that is the Queen Mary. In 1929, at the beginning of the Great Depression, the Cunard cruise line made a plan to make the Queen Mary, but it originally was called the Amazon, I believe. Oh, nope, it's always... No, I started other notes for something else. Stupid. No, it's always been called the Queen Mary. During the years from 1936 to 1967, the ship was used for, crossing the ocean, and it was a service ship during World War II. The Queen Mary had made hundreds, up into the thousands, of crossings before it settled in Long Beach. During the 31 years of operation and in service, around 2.2 million passengers had come aboard the ship.
That's a lot of people.
Yes. And during those 31 years, there have only been 47 reported deaths on the ship. Since 1967, the Queen Mary has found its permanent home in Long Beach, California. Today, it sits as a tourist attraction and a hotel. And I really would love to stay. I think it would be awesome for us to try to plan a girls' trip, just you and me, and go.
Okay.
I really thought about wanting to go, just have it be you and me. During its service in World War II, the Queen Mary had transported over 810,000 service members.
Ooh.
Yes. The haunting legends and ghost stories regarding the ship has cultural and historical importance. And as you will soon find out, it comes with a well-deserved rep for being very haunted. People have gotten and heard disembodied voices, weird noises, have seen apparitions, and they've all been documented on the ship. So, it's pretty exciting. I read that and it really made me really want to go. Eyewitness reports seeing a spirit of a man who was crushed by a watertight door.
You want me to wait?
Yes.
I was just going to show the door.
Yeah, that's when we...
Okay.
Yeah, I have... Sorry. Who was crushed by a watertight door, as well as a ghost of a woman who loves dancing in the first class lounge that used to be the salon. One of the rooms is so haunted that they ended up closing it to the public.
Ooh.
Yes, and that is one of the main things that my research was on. They had a lot of things to say about that room.
Now, is there any circumstances that you found that people can go in there now?
Yes, when they closed the ship down completely for COVID, they ended up reopening. When they reopened, the room is only used for reservations. They just don't
Okay, so like we couldn't just go there and go, we want to go. We have to
reserve it.
Plan that shit. Okay.
Yes, but it is open, not for like the walk-in type. Well, I just want a room. No, you have to call and reserve that room specifically.
Okay. Are you going to tell us what room it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Chill. Okay, so the Queen Mary is obviously rich with documented stories of hauntings. One that occurred in 1989 was in the Morentina room. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Reports of staff seeing a ghost sitting in a chair directly in the middle of the room. And there was 3 people that actually had entered this room and saw the lady just sitting there in the chair in the room. And when they went to go call security, poof, right before their very eyes. So it really freaked them out, and they ended up running out of the room. I know even if I was by myself, it would have freaked me out. I mean, I would have felt a little bit better knowing that I wasn't alone seeing this, so then people wouldn't think I'm fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So, but there's 3, whatever had transpired scared all 3 of them to the point where I don't think those 3 said that we were going to step foot in that room again. Ever again. In 2001, an employee reported for work early. Came to work early. The staff had entered the office that, and the employee felt kind of like somebody like pushed past him, but didn't see anything. And then in the next second, all of a sudden this employee saw a pale figure walking through the office before completely disappearing. Before her very eyes.
Oh.
Yeah. Staff and guests also speak of a man named, a spirit named Grumpy. Which, a spirit that has been known to growl in everyone's ears. He is felt in more prominent in group settings.
Okay. You know, growling in someone's ear, that could be a kink.
For him, maybe, but nobody knows that. They hear a growl from something they can't see and they get freaked out. Maybe that's the kink for him. I don't fucking know. People also speak of a man in overalls and being seen near the propellers. The propellers that propel boat. You ready?
Thank you for... Oh, Jesus.
You ready?
Do I gotta get pictures ready?
Unless you got pictures of the room, or at least the door, no.
I have pictures of a room.
It's gotta be genuine. It's gotta be the room.
I don't know what room it is.
Room B340.
We're looking at. That's a room.
But not B340.
We don't know that.
It's gotta be genuine.
Okay.
Anyway.
Suck it.
Alright, so you guys are probably gonna be maybe on the edge of your seat, I don't know. Alright. So the room B340 has made a major reputation for itself. Reportedly being the most haunted room on the ship. There has been a confirmation of at least one death in that room.
Oh.
And after that death is when things started happening in that room.
Okay.
In 1948, Walter J. Adamson died in the room. No one knows his cause of death. However, soon after is when ghost sightings started to be reported. Before the Queen Mary had docked in Long Beach, a female passenger reported waking up to find a shadow of a man at the end of her bed. And what had woke her up was the figure ended up pulling the passenger's blankets off of her.
Oh, no, no.
And as soon as she woke up, she seen him, and then he vanished. Since the Queen Mary has turned into a hotel, obviously the sightings and everything else have significantly increased because of all the guest activity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, energy will swallow that shit right up.
Exactly. Guests report waking up and hearing the bathroom faucets running, lights turning on and off, the doors opening and closing, hearing knocking on the door, and no one being on the other side. Meaning, like, if you look through the peephole, you're hearing knocking, but there's nobody fucking there.
Mm-hmm.
The staff, housekeeping, have made reports of them making the bed, and no sooner do they turn around to either come back in because they forgot something, and the bed is completely in disarray. As word of mouth spread about room 340, stories were put into the urban legend territory because word of mouth, things get misconstrued.
Right.
Unless you're hearing it from the source, you don't know unless you are experiencing it or were there.
Right.
The story about the man in the 1960s. One story is about a man in the 1960s who apparently murdered 2 women and locked himself in the room until the Queen Mary got ported in New York. But the story has several different versions. Another version was the man had murdered his 2 daughters. Or a wife had murdered her husband. When police, and that is the craziest part, how people have been misconstruing it, because regardless, at the end of the day, there's still a report of a man that was found locked in that room with 2 female bodies.
Okay.
When police had entered the room, nobody had gone in or out since he had locked himself inside with the victims. The man had been violently murdered. And even though no one was in the room, no one had come in or out. So,
how did that happen?
I feel like when I read that, I don't know if any of you guys that watch us, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the John Cusack movie 1408.
Okay, yeah.
I love that movie, and that's what that screamed to me. Like, the room has its own entity in general, and it just comes alive. And if any of you have seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I never saw that until you got that for your dad for, I can't remember if it was Father's Day or birthday.
I got it for his birthday.
We sat down and watched that.
Yeah.
That was the first time I'd seen it.
Yeah. And, like, literally as soon as I read that I immediately thought of that movie and, like, okay, well, if nobody went in or out of that room.
How'd it happen?
How'd that happen? Did he go crazy? Did the room drive him crazy and he did it himself? Because even in the movie, there was reports of people stitching themselves up.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. So it really made me think of that movie, and maybe that's where it kind of came from.
It could be based
Instead
off
of it
of something
being
like that, yeah.
It originated from the ship, but they turned from the movie, they made it into the Dolphin Hotel. I don't know. But it revolves around just a very fucking haunted room. Even though there was only just his death. Which is weird. Due to its rep, as stated before, they closed the room to the public. In 2018, they had reopened the room after completion of some renovations to update it. They reopened the room on Friday the 13th.
I mean, what other day would it be done?
Right, it's perfect. So in April of 2018, on Friday the 13th, they reopened the room for anybody. But then when COVID hit in 2020, they just closed the ship down completely. So nobody came in or out. There was it wasn't anything. It was just a ship docked. That's it. No reservations, no tourist attractions. Everything was
Right,
closed
as what
down.
most things during COVID was.
Correct. I really didn't look it up, if you would like to. On September 13th of 2014, I don't know if it falls on a Friday, I'm not sure, the room was reopened for reservations only.
2014?
Oh, Mom.
That's what you did.
September 13th, 2024.
You just said 2014.
Maybe, I don't fucking know. And since they have reopened it for reservations only, they turned it into a very special room. The room now has things that the other rooms do not. The room features tarot cards, crystal ball, and a Ouija board. In the adjoining bathroom, there are handwritten instructions.
It was a Friday.
It was Friday the 13th. Okay. Mm-hmm. So they ended up reopening it for reservations only on September 13th, on Friday.
So we're recording this on a Sunday, so yesterday it was a year.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy. Oh, it's funny I'm doing this then.
Yeah.
Didn't even think about that.
Sorry if you can hear my ankle cracking.
But as part of the renovations, as part of the renovations, they put in the bathroom handwritten instructions on how to summon Bloody Mary. And also they allowed prior people who have stayed in that room and allowed them to hand write their
experiences.
Their handwritten accounts of guests, as well as investigators like Zach, and I watched My Celebrity Ghost Stories, because the girl from Sons of Anarchy, she had an experience on the ship too.
Which one? Yeah.
No, not really. No, porn star. Ima, yeah.
Okay.
Ima, she played Ima in Sons of Anarchy.
Hated her.
But in that room, they allowed all the guests and investigators to handwritten all their accounts on the walls, and it adds to the strange and creepy atmosphere.
Now, I will tell you, Cashtown had the same thing. They had a book. In fact, one of the drawers in the dresser, you open it up and there's all kinds of books. Going back to like early 2000s of people who wrote their experiences and things that happened. And
but they're allowing them to write it on the walls.
On the walls?
On the walls.
No. I wouldn't like that at all. No.
Alright, so now this is when you can look at your
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I love you, you fucking freak.
I know.
I just gotta find, okay, there it is, but I definitely gotta make that bigger, because...
Alright, so hopefully you can see it. If not, it's going to be posted to the Facebook group. This is about John Petter and Door 13. On July 10th, 1966, during a routine safety drill, a tragic turn, the drill had taken a tragic turn when 18-year-old John Petter horrifically lost his life. John was crushed by the door, which is a watertight door located on D deck. At the time of his death, John had only been a crew member for a few months. Another crew member had found him, and the only sign of injury was blood running down John's nose. Everyone believes John's spirit remains on the Queen Mary. A couple years after his death, a night watchman was walking near, just near, not in front of it, not beside it, nothing, as you can see. He was walking near door 13 with his dog. His dog started to act really scared and timid. And then all of a sudden, the guard had heard the clanking of metal, but it wasn't in just one spot. It sounded like it was moving toward him, and at a fast rate. And they must have had the same thought. Both the guard and the dog hightailed it out of there. No pun intended. And then even if you don't talk about your experiences, but you hear other people's experience, and it ends up being the same thing, so that you know you're not crazy.
Yeah.
So, since then, there have been multiple witness reports seeing a figure near door 13, and then being chased after hearing metal clanging. So, they wholeheartedly believe that it's just, like, what they're hearing is the door, like, what's the word I'm looking for? The door, hearing the door close.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Being close.
Yeah, but nobody's there.
Right.
What's that thing called when...
Residual?
Yes, like a residual sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Like house settling, things like that. That's how he makes his presence known. The residual sound of the door closing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, obviously hearing it come closer and closer, you hear the door close, and then you hear footsteps running towards you. I don't know if he's warning people, don't come here, don't come near here, it's not safe, because of what had happened to him. He don't want it to happen to anybody else. I don't think it's necessarily him maybe trying to scare people, or to be evil, in a sense. I think it's just him trying to protect the guests.
That very well could be, yeah.
There's actually, a woman who actually physically saw him. Not just any old apparition, like the whole shadowy figure. Like the full-on, like, me and her right here. I'm seeing her, she's seeing me type stuff. A woman saw a man near door 13, and she later identified him as John, because they had old photos of him, and she identified him through the old photos. And now we're doing the first class swimming pool.
Let me find that picture. Got it.
Woot! And that's a huge ass pool. I wouldn't swim in that fucker if my life depended on it because I'm afraid of drowning. Alright, so again, if you can't see it on here, we're gonna post it to the the group page. Words are hard, guys. It's really hard. But here is the pool. It's huge. Hopefully you can see it. If not, group. First class swimming pool. What the hell?
That's weird. You're right by the microphone. It's gonna be very loud.
Oh, okay, that's what I labeled it. I'm fucking stupid. Sorry, guys. Okay, so
we're good with the pool.
the label is First Class Swimming Pool, Jackie in the Vortex.
Okay.
And that's the sequence that it's coming up. So you know what to expect. Guests have heard splashing in the pool area and even seen wet footprints leading away from the pool. However,
there's no water in the pool.
Here's the kicker. There is no water.
Yeah, because that picture you can clearly see it's an empty pool.
You want to tell it or am I?
I'm sorry.
Okay, well, as long as we're sorry.
Not really.
What?
Huh?
What? Bish, what?
You do your story.
Anyway, the strangest part is the pool has been drained for years. Guests have reported seeing a woman and a little girl in 1930s swimwear, and the little girl was seen holding a teddy bear.
Aww.
The ghost of the young girl, who they decided to name Jackie, who has been spotted around the pool for years. People believe Jackie drowned in the pool, but the ship has no record of a little girl or anyone ever drowning in the pool. Which was back... Oh, hold on. And that was backed up by a psychic who was on the ship. The psychic had confirmed the little girl's presence, but not how she died.
Okay.
Apparently the psychics have gotten the feeling that she just really loved the pool, and that's just where she stays.
That could be.
People have reported hearing her talking and laughing, so she is at least happy. Psychics and ghost hunters believe there are vortexes on the Queen Mary that may have created a portal of paranormal phenomena. Several investigators have gotten audio recordings of ghosts and have seen apparitions. One psychic investigating the Queen Mary had said that the narrow hallway... I'll pull that up.
Oh. That one?
No, I think he's on another hallway. However, that would I think that one photo coincides with Jackie going down the stairs.
Yeah.
Nope, keep going.
Them are the only stairs I got. Happy.
That.
Oh.
That's to the pool.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's share that one then.
Okay. Now this, what I would be to believe would be Jackie, the little girl, because that is the staircase that does lead. Because I watched my Celebrity Ghost Stories with Kristen Renton, which is Ima. And I remember Kristen and what's her nuts walking down that set of stairs to get to the pool.
Okay.
And that, you can tell that as a child.
Mm-hmm.
So I wholeheartedly believe that is probably a picture of Jackie.
Very well could be.
But if you guys can't see that, obviously it will be posted. One psychic investigating the Queen Mary said that the narrow hallway leading to the changing room for the pool is the epicenter of
so now
spiritual
we need the hallway.
energy.
Now we need the hallway.
Yes.
Right? Okay. It's going to take me a second to find it. No. There we go.
Yeah, it's not too narrow. I don't know if it's that specific hallway, but it is a hallway, so we'll just show ya. That's the hallway. Again, if you can't see it, it'll be posted. That also coincides, because the other picture that you have in the hallway would coincide with...
Okay, let me get to that one.
Kristen Renton's story. Of her and her friend being chased by a man in the hallway. And that looks like the man she described, because it looks like he's wearing a hat.
Let me get the screen share.
So I think that is the ghostly man that she saw.
Yeah, you can see the hat.
Yeah, so I think that is the man that she said was chasing her and her friend. I don't know if you ever seen that episode. And that looks like the hallway. And I'm almost wondering, like, after doing this research and then watching that episode, I'm almost wondering if B340 is connected to him, because when she went to go peek under, that's when he showed up. And then when Russo, what's her first name? She said that she saw a little girl behind the door. So when Kristen Renton and her friend seen him, he chased them away from the door, because yeah, nothing on that website had said anything about a man chasing people down the hallway. I would like to do some more research to see if maybe we could do a part 2 on the Queen Mary.
Okay.
Because I'm sure there might be some more things that I didn't get from that page. Because they didn't say anything about him, and that clearly he's got a lot of energy. Anyways, and I'm almost done with my stuff.
Okay.
The cultural impact. Due to its haunting reputation, the Queen Mary has starred, obviously, on several TV shows. She's been on My Ghost Story, which is the one I've talked about with Kim Russo. That's her fucking name.
Okay.
Came to me. With Kim Russo. That's that's the episode with Kristen Renton. She's been on, the Queen Mary's been also featured on Most Haunted, as well as Ghost Adventures. During the episode the Queen Mary was featured on in Ghost Adventures, Zach had recorded voices through EVP, had saw multiple orbs of light, and saw an apparition near door 13, and who was in that apparition, who was 100% believed to be John.
And I'm sure somewhere in the episode he was possessed by a demon.
I don't remember that episode.
That's just a joke, just because he's always getting possessed by a demon.
That or Aaron. Oh no, he married one. Never mind. YouTube star Jake Weber in 2023 spent the night on the Queen Mary with a group of his friends. Their experience, once posted, had gained millions of views, In 2020, the True Crime and Paranormal podcast, just happens to be my favorite, and That's Why We Drink, investigated the Queen Mary for the show that they were doing for Here's for the Booze.
Yep, here for the booze. That was their live show from a couple of years ago, and of course, me and Rachel wanted to go, but they weren't coming to Michigan.
The ship has had several celebrities inside its walls, like Greta Garbo, Fred Astaire, Audrey Hepburn, Clark Gable, and Elizabeth Taylor. The ship also had political figures come for visits like Jackie Kennedy, Winston Churchill, as well as the Duke and Duchess of Windsor. Due to the extensive documentation in film and TV, the Queen Mary has made itself a permanent and cultural icon, and you should just go for it. I want to go.
I know, I would like to go. And I would like to reserve room 340. B3 Barney.
No, it's not B340. 340.
Thank you, that was good.
Thanks. I wasn't exactly done, but you wanted to record and the kids weren't helping the situation. Because there was some stuff I still had to write down.
And by the way, this is episode 153. I did look that up real quick. So, thank you. That was good.
Is there any other photos that you wanted to show?
Let me have a look-see. I don't... there's a stairway going to something. I don't know.
I mean, it's fine. You don't have to show it. We can always just post it to the group.
We'll show this last one. All I can say is the woodworking in that place is stunning.
Everything's all original, including the carpet.
You know, I'm sorry, but change the carpet. Change the carpet. Cause
it's how it gives it that vintage look and vibe.
You can buy new carpet that looks vintage.
Any hoodle. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was good. So, I guess on that note, we'll wrap this up. And thank you for joining us. And don't forget to check out the merch and the other shows on the PFC Entertainment Network. And I do know that Jason has every 2 weeks live on ONTV, the Fatal 4-Way, with him and Quadell and Brian and Sean. And there's a lot of other shows too. Close to the Heart and the Sports Reel. And I'm drawing a blank on some of them. Those are, and of course, us. So don't forget to check out the merch, pfcstore.printify.me, pfccreepysoup.printify.me, and pfcfall2025.printify.me. Hey, that could be a little mouthful. If you or anyone you know has a friend or family member that is missing, your home, work, or business is haunted, or anyone you know that is involved closely in a true crime case that you can talk about, send us an email at creepysouppodcast@gmail.com. We would love to start having people on.
Yes, we really would. So please don't hesitate to email us or write us on Facebook or comment under the videos. We really want to start interacting more with our viewers and anybody that could shed some light on anybody in the United States or even the world even.
Yeah.
To shed some light on their whereabouts. Because we need to get these people home.
Yep.
One
Definitely.
way or the other.
Not that the topic was great, but a couple weeks ago we did the episode with Sammy and Megan, who are the sister and cousin of Matthew, and we had them on, and I enjoyed the story sucks. It's a very horrible story, but enjoyed getting like the family member being able to
give them their own voice.
Yes, with what is going on or not going on a lot in that case.
Yeah, definitely not going on.
And we actually, after having them on, her and I talked about, well, that was something, maybe we need to bring more people on to talk about a missing loved one, someone who was murdered that maybe not a lot of people talk about. You think their story is important. Or like I said, if you live, work, or own a business that is haunted as fuck, let's talk about it.
And if you're willing to let us do tours.
Yeah. And
investigations, that would be terrific.
That'd be great. So if you fall into any of those categories, please comment, email, message either one of us on Facebook. We would really like to get more people's story out there, not just us reading shit from a website, rewording it our way and spitting it back out to you. We would absolutely love to get people involved and tell your story.
Yeah, because it means more hearing it from them than it does from us.
Absolutely.
Because there's stuff that they know that we don't.
Right.
And it's very important for us to have guests on the show that are horribly, unfortunately living through the trauma of having to miss somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So we strongly, strongly encourage you guys to get a hold of us.
Yes.
Because we want the world to know that you have somebody missing. Mm-hmm. And they deserve to come home.
Mm-hmm. True enough. So on that note, send us your stuff and we will make arrangements or clear schedules, whatever we need to do to have you come on and share.
Would like to start doing polls on what kind of episode you would love for us to do next. Because we try to go back and forth. One week we'll try to do true crime, then the next week we'll try to do paranormal, and then put in a missing persons case in the mix of it all. If you have suggestions on a true crime that you would love to hear more about, but you don't want to do the footwork, let us know. Things like that. We really do want more interaction with you guys.
Yes. So, on that note, have an excellent day, week, until we're back again.
Bye guys.
Okay, let's go do it.